Hello, Niko2064 here, back with another review. And today I'm going to review LEGO Toy Story 4 Duke Caboom Stunt Show. This is set 10767, has 120 pieces, and retails for $20 in the United States. So, let's get into this. So here's Woody. This is the first time I'm reviewing this Woody. I do like the detail. These legs are very nice. Could be used for Banjo-Kazooie. Torso's great, of course. Interesting that they decided to print the belt on the torso instead of the legs, like with the original. So that's a difference. And of course, this one doesn't have the new, or this one doesn't have the molded head and long arms and legs. But that's not too bad. You can see this new hair hat combo. It's nice. And it seems to be a little better quality than one from the 2010, because this one has like a molded band around it, and this one has a printed one, so there are definitely pluses. The face is okay. I mean, it's a good face, but I wish they would have included the one from the Carnival Mania set, because that had a scared expression, and that seems a little more fitting here. The back of the torso is good too. You can see the pull string, and here's what this looks like with the hair and hat on. So yeah, I do think that this should have been the one from the Carnival Mania set, because now, why would you even get the RC set? So here's Duke, and he has a nice helmet, which doesn't have the bottom part. It does have a red visor, which you get an extra, and then you can see his face, which is nice. His torso's great, and the legs are almost my favorite part. But the cape is actually probably my favorite part. You don't really get short capes in this color too often. And this one only has one hole, so I'm very happy with this. And LEGO's been doing a great job with these, not poofing up in the front. Also, he comes with a hairpiece. Which is the same one from the Jurassic World 2 mansion set. You can see the back torso. And yeah, Duke Caboom is just a great character in general. He's played by Keanu Reeves, which is also John Wick. So here's Duke Caboom's motorcycle. And you could, I guess you could put his helmet on here, which is an alternate feature, I guess. Usually you're just supposed to hang Woody on there. But yeah, that's pretty cool. It's also nice to get this bicycle or motorcycle frame in white. And then you can see this great Canadian flag print. But I actually have a little gripe. I think it should have been a 1x1, because if you look on the box, you could see the size on the bike compared to the LEGO version. It's like just a 1x1 size, so this looks oversized. So that's my complaint. But otherwise, this is pretty good. And like I said, you could just hang his helmet on there. And yeah, now on to the next build. So I've seen a few reviews say that this is a sign, but in actuality, it's the pump. For Duke Caboom's motorcycle. You know, you would push this down and it launches. Well, in the movie anyway. But that's what this black part is for. And you can see this nice big printed panel, which says Caboom. And this is the area where it launched. So, yeah, I'm just glad I could clear that up for those who didn't know that. Here are these barrels you can knock over with the bike. They're just 3 average little oil barrels. And they're purple, lime green, and blue. So, yeah. They remind me a lot of the Mrs. Fritter's set from Cars 3, because they're the same build, but in that set, they were green, but yeah, I'm probably talking too much about these stupid barrels, but yeah. So I'm going to quickly cover these, which are these little cars. They look like Hot Wheels, maybe Matchbox cars, but I'll show you where they go, but they're just cute little builds. And they actually advertise on the box that you could have some characters sit on them. So maybe they're like RC cars, but in the Toy Story movies, RC cars usually can come to life. So I don't know what they're saying there, so, yeah. So here's the main build, which is this ramp, and then this hoop of fire. So I'm going to start over here on the ramp, which actually uses some new bricks, which are these super long sloped pieces, which you could use sideways for like a roof or something. I'm glad they have them in red and white, because those are the colors you would want them in. Then they got some nice little flames here. More of it, more of the slope, which you can just push up, and then you would go flying through the ring of fire. The ring of fire is actually very nice because it uses a lot of these, actually 6 of these hinged trans orange pieces, which are very usable for like Doctor Strange's sling rings or something, for a mock. And they end it with flames at the top, which I think maybe they could have just used another one to make it consistent. And here are those cars, which I was just talking about. That's where they go. But if you want to move those, then it's a little less dangerous. You know, if you fall, then there's nothing there. There is a 4x1 brick there. Actually, 4x4x1. Which is unprinted, and that's very nice. Then there's just this little tiny ramp up here, which I guess is just for those small cars to get on. But yeah, that's about it. Now onto the packaging and final verdict. So here's the box. Like I said, they show the proper way of the bike, which I think should have been. And you could just see that how inaccurate these are, because you could see how small Duke is compared to Woody. Then on the back, you could see all these things. It's strange that they show these off of the base. I don't know why. But yeah, that is it. Now on to the instructions. I'm not going to spend any time on these instructions. They don't have any ads at the end, which is boring. But yeah. Of course, you could see this creator minifigure. It says win. But yeah. So what do I think of this? I think this is a much better set than the RC set. And it's only $10 more. Or if you go to Target, then it's only $6 more. And I think this is a great deal. The 2 minifigures are pretty good if you don't have the Woody already. And Duke Caboom is... he sells the set on its own. And there are a lot of nice printed elements, big pieces, and that's why the build isn't the largest, but what I think, and now people are saying, that they should have come with another minifigure. I think maybe they could have put an exclusive Forky in this set, maybe like a scared expression, but otherwise, I don't really think this set needed anything more. It's already got enough to sell it anyway. But maybe if you wanted to add like a side over here for like a stand for people to cheer, or a flag with Duke Caboom's Canadian flag on it. Something like that. Maybe just for Woody to hold otherwise. But you see in the thumbnail that Forky would have gone perfectly right there, so... Even though it might have not been accurate, it would still be cool. So yeah, I give it an A-. I really recommend you pick this up, because I really do like it. And I think this is probably one of the best Toy Story 4 sets. So yeah, Niko 2064, signing off.